What's up, guys? It's JPH Venom bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops Domination Hangar 18. I'll be using a Silenced Galil. My perks will be Hardline, Sleight of Hand, and Tac Mask. And my kill streaks are UAV, Care Package, and Blackbird. Okay, this video is not about the gameplay. I'm actually gonna be kind of going into a deep commentary with this. By that I mean, well, first of all, this commentary, I'm pretty much gonna talk. Like, this is just talking to you guys about my thoughts and my opinions on things, ranging from, we can talk about religion. This could really talk about anything. I'm hoping to start a new series where you guys can ask my opinion on something, or if you have questions, you want some advice, and you just want to hear my opinion on something, I would love to start a series like that. But in this one, I kind of just like. So here's what happened. That got me thinking about this. I'll just start off with that. Like last week or so, I'm playing with a couple buddies at each show, and somehow we get started talking on like the universe and like the government and how they keep stuff from you, and how there could be aliens out in the world and all this stuff. And when the one guy brought it up, we were like, oh no, because like everybody knows how these conversations go. There's no answers. It goes on for like 2 hours and you're just talking, and it's just a concept that you're never going to get through your head. It's too big for any of us. So, but I kind of want to take the next 10 minutes or so and just talk about that kind of stuff. First, I'll talk about, I know this is like a weird topic, but like the possibilities of other life forms in different galaxies and different planets. I'm just going to be blatant right here. I believe that is possible. I 100% believe that there might not be, but it's definitely possible, but there is something out there. Because what makes us so high and mighty that out of this huge universe, the space, this thing that keeps on growing and won't stop, how are we the only living things in it? I don't believe it. We might be the only things in this galaxy, but there's so many galaxies. We're just in our little own one. I just can't imagine that we're the only life form. And I'm not saying that there's 7-foot tall creatures with big green heads walking around flying UFOs gonna eat our brains. I'm not saying that. It might be something as small as bacteria. It might be another human-like figure millions and millions of miles away, galaxies away. I'm just saying, I don't understand how people can just write off the possibility. And I'm not like some like freak, like, oh, I hope aliens invade our planet. Like, no. I'm just saying, I think it's a very possible idea. As far as like people say the government already knows that there's stuff, there's an Area 51, we have these aliens and tubes and stuff that came and flew from UFOs. That's bullshit. I don't believe it for 1 second. It'd be too hard to cover up something like that, I believe. And I just don't think that there's another species that's so technically advanced that they could travel that far. Because, like, if you think about it, like, when the scientists look through a telescope and see, like, stars in another galaxy, that's, like, an image that happened, like, 4,000 years ago, or even more, 4 million years ago. It depends, but that's how long, at the speed of light, that's how far away that it takes the speed of light to get to us, some 4,000 years. So, I don't see, unless they can travel faster than the speed of light, which, again, could be possible, because just a few months ago, we thought that we found out a way to have a molecule travel faster than the speed of light. I think we were wrong, or they're still working on it. But it's just, I don't think that there's some like alien holding facility here on Earth. I think that's bullshit. I think that's a bunch of people that were hyped up on heroin or something started that. And I know there's a lot of people say there's sightings and stuff, but I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but it just seems so unlikely. And that's just my opinion on how, like, aliens and stuff. And the next kind of part of that is the government keeping, like, secrets from us. I believe that's true and not true. Like, I don't believe in the conspiracies where they know how presidents got assassinated, and sometimes they ordered it themselves. 9/11 was an attack by the U.S. on the U.S. I don't believe any of that. But there is definitely certain technologies that we don't have. It's said that the government's about 40 years ahead than the rest of civilization at all times, and I believe that. I mean, how long have they had GPS? They've had it since, like, the Vietnam and stuff, and we've had the general population it hasn't been open to the general public since the last, like, 5-10 years. And they've had it since, like, the 50s and 60s. Like, okay, well, that's fine. I understand that they need that stuff, and I don't really know. There's not much of a reason to keep it from us, but I don't know. But they are secretive and stuff, but, I mean, we live in a country where there's terrorists that live in the country that are just waiting to do stuff to us. So they can't tell us, oh, we have this and that. It's not safe. But like I said, I don't believe that George Bush authorized planes to fly into towers. People that believe that, I think, are crazy. They turned into a sad day into some kind of conspiracy, and, like, they can say that, and they just, like, think about all the people that died that day and their families. Like, you think they want to hear that our own country did that to them? I think it's kind of rude. I mean, everybody can have their opinion, but it's just the way they go about it, I think, can be wrong. But, yeah. The next thing I kind of want to talk about is religion. And, religion is kind of a tricky thing for me. I definitely believe there is a God, but I'm Catholic, but I'm not, like, I don't go to church every Sunday. The only time I go to church is in school. I go to a Catholic school. Like, I don't really go every Sunday or anything. And I mean, I would almost like to, but it's just every time there's something comes up, or you really just don't feel like waking up that Sunday, or you think about everything you could be doing, and I don't think that's right. I think I might start going to church more, but, one thing is, like, people say, oh, there is no God, Adam exploded, and that's how the Big Bang Theory, and that's how we're all here, and you know what? I agree with you. I bet that is how we're all here. It's, like, almost scientifically proven that something started and we evolved. But an atom didn't just appear out of thin air on its own. Something started everything. And is that there has to be some kind of God. But is it the God that us Catholics picture? Is it something that, like, people in India believe with multiple gods? Is it some kind of, like, I don't know. Like, it's just so many different religions, and we can't all be right. Like, it's just, I don't know. So, and then it's like, if you don't go to church every Sunday, you get damned to hell. The God I picture wouldn't damn you to hell just because you watch football instead of going to church at 5 o'clock or whatever time you go. I just feel that there's so many people that aren't Catholic. Like, that's a huge population of the world that you're just gonna send to hell. I don't believe that for 1 second. So, there is always possibilities. We always have our doubts about a God and about our religion, but they say that is a part of it. It's not supposed to be easy. But, I don't know. Everybody wants answers. Nobody has them. There's no way to get them. So, I guess what it comes down to is you really just always have to have faith. But, that's the end of our, like, deep commentary, guys. I enjoy doing these. I like to just talk to you guys. If you could leave me some topics to talk about, I would really love to. It can be about anything. I don't care. But have a nice day, guys. Thanks.